All right, so some of you guys may be familiar with some of my hydro dips I've done on my channel. In the past, I did some Adidas ULTRABOOST years ago, and it was actually really fun to experiment on. My favorite pattern, though, out of everything that I did was this one right here. This is a HEX pattern. I didn't create the pattern, but it was one that I saw, and I was like, dude, it would look crazy on the midsole of an ULTRABOOST. So I did a couple, 3, 4 different pairs of these with the HEX pattern. I did a white pair downstairs. These are the Clima versions. Actually, the upper glows in the dark on these Climas. Then a black pair, I think these are the 4.0s, and then the ULTRABOOST 21s as well. So really like the overall look of the ULTRABOOST with like some sort of creativity to it where you can just add your own patterns and stuff, and this one worked really well. Fast forward to 2022 and Adidas released these that I have right here, and I wanted to do just like a side-by-side look on how these look comparison to the ones that I created. This is kind of like my HEX pattern, but I wanted to give you guys kind of a side-by-side and give you guys my thoughts on these guys. So let's go ahead and jump in. Hey, what is going on, guys? Hes here. Hopefully you're having a good day out there. If you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you guys haven't used my website, Collective Kicks, I post a bunch of sneaker deals for you guys on a weekly basis. Also, if you guys want to buy a pair of these, I will link them over to Adidas in the description of this video. And by the way, big shout out to Adidas for sending these over. I think it's pretty rad what Adidas did with these things. It's a really vivid take on like an ULTRABOOST midsole, and it really adds a lot of pop to the shoe. And so it's a DNA upper. I believe it's a 5.0 nip pattern, but the way that they wrapped it is super good. Like, I honestly wish I could produce it as clean as this. Hydro dipping is not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of room for error with bubbles from the water and the print. If you don't have enough activator spray, if you have too much activator spray, like the prints themselves can just be terrible. I've had that happen as well. It's a lot of work to actually make one of these. It only takes a second for the actual dip, but the preparation and everything, it takes a little bit of time, and then it can be completely bad, and then you have to redo it. But it's a fun process, and for those that are wondering, yeah, it actually stays. Like, it actually sticks long term. However, it's just like paint on the side of a shoe. Like, if you scrape it too much, it will eventually come off. All in all, the way that these came out years ago was actually pretty solid. Now, what Adidas has done is a lot more professional. I have no idea how they adhere this to the boost. It's pretty amazing, honestly. I'd love to know their process for doing this, because creating custom stuff was super fun, but now that they're getting a little bit more fun with it and creating their own stuff, I think it's awesome. Originally, for those people that are newer to like Adidas Boost in general, it only came in white boost. There was no colored boost, and it was just white boost. And if you didn't like the look of those boost pellets, you were just out of luck. So that's when I started painting the midsoles black, because I was like, I want a black midsole. I don't want that white midsole. I did a lot of tutorials on painting midsoles black, and then I ended up doing some hydro dips and some other customizations to the ULTRABOOST. And since then, Adidas has obviously done black boosts and different colored boosts and all different sorts of patterns and colors. So they definitely have a lot more creative freedom now on the midsole and the technology than they did in the beginning. So this colorway has little speckles of like pink, yellow, green, blue, white, and a lighter pink. And the way that it's kind of mosaicked together over the midsole, it's just the right size that it kind of looks like the Boost pellet size, but the print looks really good. My only complaint is I wish they would have done something a little bit different on the upper. It's just a white upper, a white cage, a white heel cup, even white letters for the ULTRABOOST on the heel and on the tongue, and then white laces, white lace tips, white torsion on the bottom, and then the midsole is the only thing in color. On the positive though, you do have black traction, which is a huge plus. I don't really love it when you have that white traction on the bottom of shoes. And this one, you could see I didn't tape it off. I just actually dipped it straight down. This one, I actually taped it off and left the boost on the bottom exposed, so it actually got the bottom and the sides as well. So yeah, man, it was fun to be able to experiment and create some of my own things with Adidas Boost, and it's fun again to see the evolution of where things are going. I would love the ability to be able to create your own Adidas ULTRABOOST again. Back in the day, they had My Adidas, and you could actually create some, you know, it was like creating a car like interior, that it was very in the box sort of options. You couldn't go super crazy, but they did have some options for a ZX Flux. I remember that you could actually take pictures and import them in and create whatever you wanted. It would be cool to be able to have like a pattern or a picture and then create any sort of boost midsole. I would totally do that for an ULTRABOOST. I would pay a premium to do that, because the way they wrap them is just so much more professional, and it would be cool to be able to get something like that done. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at these guys. Shout out to Adidas for sending these over though, much appreciated. And if you guys want to buy a pair of them, check the link in the description. I'll also link other ULTRABOOST down there for you guys, anything that's available currently on the market. If you guys liked the video, drop a like on the video. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys back for some more content. All right, peace guys.